So your wheels and tires are going to be the dirtiest part of your car all the time. They're the part that's touching the ground, right? Plus you get the brake dust. It's even an added bonus. Cleaning your wheels and tires is going to take a little bit of extra time, and it's something that you want to do as the first part of your weekly cleaning. Why? When you go ahead and put water on the rest of your car and then clean your wheels, your water is going to sit there and spot on the car. You don't want that. You want to do every part of the car that you can before putting water on the car, minimizing the potential for water spots. Now, a few things to think about before you go cleaning your wheels. One, do you have the right tools and are they ready to go? Two, are your wheels cold to the touch? If you touch your wheels and they're at all warm, it's not time to clean your wheels, okay? You don't want to put cold water on your brake discs. It can absolutely cause damage. So make sure your wheels are A, cold to the touch, and B, make sure that you have all the tools ready before you just start going after it. Now, there's a lot of tools that are involved in cleaning your wheels and tires. Why? Well, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies, so we have quite an array of different tools for cleaning your wheels and tires. And using a pressure washer, critical. It's an absolutely critical part of your weekly maintenance washes. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this. Always start, make sure you rinse thoroughly your wheel wells. If you get your wheels and tires perfect and your wheel wells look bad, it's not gonna look good. Then, always make sure your wheels are cool. Okay, now I've got myself some rinsed off wheels. Now it's time to go ahead and use a few chemicals. Now, these are factory wheels, okay? They're painted silver, they're clear coated, they're factory, they're gonna be very durable. Using Adam's wheel cleaner, I'll have no problem with this. Now some people are worried, now which wheels can't I use? So, our wheel cleaner is safe on all factory wheels. You're not gonna wanna use anything but soap on polished aluminum wheels, or if you have any super crazy high-end, specially anodized, crazy type wheels, then you want to be careful to try to use soap only, okay? If you're cleaning factory wheels, wheel cleaner is going to be great. Then I'm going to let that go ahead and work on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and use our tire and rubber cleaner. And I'm going to go ahead and get the wheel well as well as the tires. Now, the combination of these two products for 99% of people is extremely effective. The tools that we're going to use. First, this is called the Fender Brush, and this right here is a bucket of nothing but clean water. I like to keep a bucket of water close by so that I can constantly keep my brushes clean while I'm cleaning. Now, if you don't have a car that has enough clearance, like this car has just barely enough clearance, but not tremendous amount. If you are just a little bit light on clearance there, we have an angled wheel brush, and these guys can go ahead and get also into the back of the wheel wells. Now, this is an extremely effective tool at getting into the barrel of the wheels. The barrel is the most important part of the wheel to clean. It's going to be where the majority of your brake dust is hanging out, okay? It's going to be a little bit hard to get behind the brake calipers on most cars, especially high performance cars. So you may have to do all four wheels and then go ahead and move the car forward or backward a little bit to go ahead and get behind there. Now we have a smaller angled wheel brush, and sometimes that, in this case it does work, will get behind those calipers, okay? Make sure you get behind the spokes. You don't want to forget that, because later on it'll be a little bit more difficult to clean that once the car is already washed and you're done using water. Now you see all the purple here. The purple that's coming off of the wheel, the purple that is coming off is basically the oxidized brake dust. Metallic brake dust is going to oxidize more purple. So the purple that's going to show up on high performance wheels may not show up on your minivan, on your SUV. That's really going to be something that comes along with metallic brake dust, okay? Performance brakes are going to have that more so. Now I'm going to head a little bit more wheel cleaner on these brake calipers because they're pretty nasty, and these lug nuts. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this little guy, which is a lug brush. This nice soft little lug brush is not only good for hitting around the lugs and the logo, but it's also extremely effective at getting the brake dust out of the brake calipers. Again, since I have a part of it covered up by the spokes, make sure that when you're done doing all four wheels, move your car forward or backward 2 feet and then go ahead and get what you could not reach behind the spokes, behind the caliper, etc. Okay, it's important. Notice I'm leaving all the brushes in the clean water now as I wash. So next, I'm going to use the wheel face brush. This is a soft bristle brush. Get it wet, and I'm going to go ahead and get all these spokes knocked out. Now this brush here is also the brush that I like to use for cleaning the engine. Now, why do we have so many brushes? Well, how effective do you want to be at cleaning your wheels and your tires? So this soft bristle brush gets into all the little nooks and crannies, makes it really easy to clean those. Then another brush, firmer bristle, right? This guy right here is what I like to use because it pulls more crud out of the tires. And it's an awesome product for getting old, nasty tire shine off of your tires. So now this little guy is called a spoke brush. So just in case I couldn't get all of the brake dust from between the spokes, this little guy is the last way to make sure I've got that all out. Okay, then, as I always want to do, I always want to use a pressure washer when I'm cleaning my wheels and tires. It removes the most dirt with the least effort. So now that I'm finished doing one wheel, I'm going to go to the next. Notice I didn't go spray all the wheels first, then come back with the cleaners. I'm going to start and complete each wheel and wheel well one at a time.